Good morning, chat. Well, let me get all messages. What's going on, peoples? We finished another episode of the podcast last night. And it is a doozy. Trying to wait for somebody else to join before I start talking about anything really important. To those of you who are watching this later, thank you for your patience. How's everything going with you guys? This is your first time here. Welcome to the podcast, where we talk about anything and everything controversial. And if I do my job right, I piss a lot of people off because I make them realize they were wrong. All right, well, we got nobody in the chat, so I might as well just get right into it because somebody will probably later on to watch, and I don't want any dead time. So last night, me and Cam went to go film the podcast, trying to think of a topic, and we're like, we might as well just stay on this whole Venezuela thing because there's a lot more to it than I was ever expecting. I was thinking it was going to be just like a one-day thing. Whatever happens, happens. Story's over. We move on to the next. But no, not to point any fingers or anything, but a particular segment of our political activism is somehow pissed off about this. And we made yesterday's episode about why is it that people can have such a strong opinion about something when they don't have any of the facts in order. They know nothing about what's going on. Now, I'm not saying like that everything's all roses. Like, no. Obviously, with anything in life, anything that happens is gonna be good and bad. But realistically, what they're complaining about is that we are in somebody else's country taking over. But all those people are cheering. They're all happy about it. And I heard one guy complain. He was saying that, uh, Maduro was an elected leader, and he was the leader of a free state, and it's against international law to arrest the leader of a state, and blah, blah, blah. All of this crap, right? And he wasn't legitimate, though. He stole the elections. And everybody knows it. So the UN declared, a bunch of countries declared that the election was stolen and Maduro was not the legitimate leader. So they went in and got him. Now, the guy that was complaining about that, I would imagine that if the UN would declare that Trump stole the election and that he was not a legitimate leader, and they went in and snatched him up, buddy would have been happy about that. Now, before any of the people out there, the orange man bad people out there, start assuming that I'm some kind of maggot groupie, nah, man. As neutral as it gets. I don't put my hopes and faith into Trump. I voted for him and everything, but I don't think he's like the second coming of Jesus Christ or nothing like that. It's just that if I agree with something to happen or a policy, I'm going to agree with something to happen or a policy. B Bob, what up, B Bob? Yo, B Bob, that's violation, bro. How you gonna be first in the chat and you don't even call first, dude? I'm taking that shit personally. Quintino Pimpino. What's happening, Quintino? Quintino, I'm not new to YouTube, but this channel is. My other channel has like 13,000 subscribers, and I go live a lot. This particular channel, we're just getting it off the ground and I'm trying to build it up. So if you haven't already subscribed, man, if you're enjoying it, I would most certainly appreciate you, brother. You good, B Bob? It's a competition. And I hate when somebody comes in here half an hour late after everybody else was already in here chatting. Start talking about first because nobody called it. So I just wanted you to take the opportunity with B Bob. You funny, bro. Yeah, I appreciate you, Quintino. The other channel is a motorcycle channel. So this is a podcast channel. And we have so far 4 episodes up. The fifth episode is going up on Sunday. Every Sunday we put up a new episode. And we try to talk about, controversial topics that people are into and, give a broad spectrum of views. We got a couple of people on the channel that all have differing views. So that's how this channel is. The other one, though, is a motorcycle channel. So if you're interested in motorcycles, I'm sure one of my mods would be nice enough to drop the app for my other channel. Actually, all my mods are from the other channel. Top of the morning every day is Sunday. So my bike is still down. What's it called? I've been taking the bus lately because I don't know how long they're gonna have it. But this morning, I was not waking up on time for all of that. B Bob said, "I'm your biggest fan, dude. You know that. Don't do me like that." Yo, B Bob, you're my biggest fan, but you curse me out a lot. That's crazy. I remember, like, just last week, you and Regad were just ODing on me out of nowhere. Like, I didn't even do nothing. And then you start cursing me out, and then was that Regad starts calling me a fat fuck. Like, I'm glad I got thick skin, man, because that shit would have been rough for somebody else to go. Not everybody handles criticism like I do. Whoever wasn't here, B-Bob was like, yo, your channel sucks, bro. I don't even know why I waste my time watching this bullshit. You're fucking boring as hell. You never say anything interesting. Even your bike sucks and you don't know how to ride. And you ride like an old lady and that shit is so fucking annoying to watch. And I'm like, yo, Bebop, who pissed in your Cheerios this morning, bro? Like, what the fuck did I do to you? And then a guy was like, yeah, you fat bastard. Why you don't go to the gym? Why you don't go on a diet? Why don't you lose 1,000 pounds or so? Telling me I had titties and all types of shit. Yo, it was crazy. That ass, Bebop. You told me I was supposed to trade my bike for a 1978 Cadillac Fleetwood Mac. Like, wow, dude. Bebop woke up and chose violence this morning. Quintino Pimpino, bro, you are the first person ever to talk to us and talk to us and say like hi and stuff. I appreciate you. I appreciate you, bro. That's weird to me. Like I don't understand why they don't talk to you. Like that's why I'm here. That's why I'm on the live. Like I'd be shooting a video and posting it. Like if I don't want to talk to you. In my other channel, everybody already knows, man. Like I consider all you guys family. The regulars in the chat. And I spent my Christmas with you guys, yeah, you guys really mean a lot to me, like I feel like I'm chilling with my peoples right now. Not that I'm doing like a YouTube video or nothing like that. Milana, I hope I said your name right. Milana, I'm originally from New York, if that's what you're asking, but I live in Florida, the great state of Florida. Hey, Quintino, man, I appreciate you, brother, man. Right back at you, bro. You guys are all the best. For real, man. Like this is our channel, not bull. This is our stream. The channel's mine, but the stream is ours. Have a good day, brother. Hopefully we catch you again, man. And check out some of the episodes too if you want, man. We got they get a little interesting. This one got some arguing going on. Bebop said, "Stop throwing me under the bus like that." You get my so at least he admits it, people. So everybody knows that throwing somebody under the bus means snitching on them. So it doesn't mean making shit up. So Bebob is at least admitting that he just degraded me in my own live stream. Had a meltdown, dude. Like I really thought he was gonna swap me. Uh, I tried using my emojis for the channel. I forgot we were on the new channel. Oh man. Yeah, it bees like that sometimes. Yo, I'll be you know what's messed up? How about this? So I can switch back and forth between which channel I'm using, obviously. Um, what's it called? And sometimes I'll be commenting on something, thinking I'm commenting from the other channel. I'm commenting from this channel. And look, I'm petty sometimes and vain. You know, so like when I'm talking shit to someone, calling someone an idiot or whatever, like or arguing in any way, shape, or form, I like to do it from the channel that has 13,000 subscribers, not from the one that has 50. Because I know when someone starts talking shit, like I real quick call them out on their subscriber count. um, B Wow has a huge hard on for you. I would say pause, but yeah, half pause because it's both ways. He's already established the pause way, but then the other way, like he just hates me. And rumor has it that cop that ran up on me that day when I was splitting the lanes, rumor has it Bebop called him, but I haven't gotten any proof. So I'm not gonna like call that out as an absolute fact, like you know how he curses me out and everything. But yeah, that was wild. I think you know somebody. Legend said the pause master. Dude, dude, you're being mean. You know, at least you ain't call me douche. What's happening to Legend? Yo, the Legend tried to beat me at my own game. Pause. I commented on something he posted, and it was not wild at all. But then Buddy's like, try to pause me. You're smoke sour. What the deal, brother, man? Yo, this week's podcast is crazy. Shit going up on Sunday. You definitely got to get on one with us, man. Smoke sour people. That's my IRL homie right there for like shit. How long I know you, bro? Like 20 years? Yeah, just about 20 years, bro. That is crazy. TOTM. I don't know what that means. I don't know if that's a misprint or if that means something. Bet the hell yeah, 22. Oh, and then the last one. Oh, top of the morning. There we go. Pause. Yo, the last one. Not the one we did yesterday. The last one we posted. Cam was like, "Yo, man, yo, you could be like Adam 22," and I'm like, and then I cut to a clip of him talking about watching his wife getting, cream pie on a porn and shit. I'm like, what? He's like, well, you can have his following. I'm like, yeah, that's better. I ain't trying to add to these. Yo, I'm gonna start pause. I'm gonna start slipping that in on him. I'm gonna be like, yo, so yeah, so there's so many different entities out there producing cars. But out of the cars, right, which entities in the cars make one better than the other? He's better than What the hell did I catch him out there on last time that had me dying? Oh yeah. He said, oh man, I can't remember. I call him out on something every day episode. Yeah, every day is Sunday. There's a dude named Adam 22, right? And he's a big podcaster. Like, he got a big following. But dude's a weirdo. And his wife does porn, and he'll sit there and watch his wife doing porn. And like he's cool with it. And they interview him. Well, he's not cool with it because when they interview him and they ask him questions about it, he starts getting all butthurt. But he'll sit there and watch his wife getting railed out by other chicks. And there was an interview they were asking. He's like, "Oh, well, He's like, you weren't expecting that cream pie, right? No, no, straight, 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 straight. Yeah, straight, straight, straight. So, what's it called? Guy, he starts making excuses. He's like, yeah, he's like, there's a lot crazier stuff that goes on in porn. He's like, grabbing the back of the head and aggressively fucking the throat and all that shit. So, a little cream pie don't bother me that much. You can see he was mad though. And what's it called? And the dude was like, you did say that if she got pregnant, you would raise the kid. And that's when I cut the clip. I'm like, yeah, don't compare me to that dude, man. Why you? I was just trying to get directions. I was waving my damn hand around. Pause. Ha ha ha, dude, you're so cool. I'm your biggest fan. You make me laugh all the time. You're just me. Yo, Bebop, dude. I'm telling you, man, isn't there nothing mean about me? I just don't lie. Like, if you're going to curse me out on my chat and tell me I'm worthless and tell me that, you know what I'm saying, you want me to just jump off my bike while it's in motion, I'm going to tell people. But, you're definitely on the other side of that scale. Yeah, I'm the dude that would have been fucking his wife. Oh, shit. All right, brother, man. All right, me, bro. Yo, man, praying for you, brother. I hope you're doing good, man. I really do, man. Worried about you. This time I'm worried about you. I never worried about you before because I know you always just, there's a normal thing for you, but this time around you dragging it out, dude. Like, chill with that shit, man. Get it done. You know what you do, man. Legend said, I gotta get going. Pause. Yeah, that's crazy. Nah, that's too late for the pause though, Legend. You gotta be in the same statement. Stop. Yo, Bebop. How you gonna laugh at your own jokes though? Bebop said, I quote, Bebop said, stop. I cracked me up. That's wild, Bebop. I mean, even if you're a funny guy, you ain't really supposed to be laughing too much at your own jokes. And if you do, you don't point out how funny they are. Come on, Bebop, you don't know nothing. Ain't nobody taught you nothing, Mr. Bebop. In a quarter of a mile, turn right on Northwest. Oh, well, we almost here, and we got plenty of time, so we're gonna keep this here stream going. I'm just gonna stop at the stove. Bebop said, "How much you smoked this morning?" Nah, you know what you mean. That was a Freudian slip, Bebop. You was gonna say you cracked me up, but what you meant to say was you crack yourself up, bro. That's why you wrote it. That's what a Freudian slip is, bro. Watch my last live, by the way. Yo, Legend, why don't you get a microphone, bro? Turn right on. Do you know how much better your lives would be if you could talk to the people? And yeah, I'll definitely check it out. I'll check it out on my lunch break. Bebop, oh my God, dude, I can't with you. That's the first true thing you said this morning. You've tried many times, but you definitely can't, bro. It's not happening. I'm not even gonna pause that. I'm gonna detail the answer. Oh, peoples, by the way, I have some I guess good news. I got a letter yesterday. I haven't officially been served yet, but I got a letter from not a lawyer, but one of those places that helps that you could do your own paperwork and all that crap, like a LegalZoom type of place, saying that my wife petitioned for divorce. So now I don't have to do that shit. Drop-off will be on the right. So that makes my job a lot easier. I don't know how the hell she did it from all the way over there, but you can let me out right here. I'm gonna walk to the store real quick. Thank you, brother. Yeah, I mean it's good in a way, but then the other thing is it kind of sucks because that was gonna be like my excuse for the next one. Oh, I'm sorry, we can't get married. I'm still legally married, but Eh, it is what it is. I can just be a man and say, nah, I ain't doing that shit. Not me, not now. What smart men say to marriage. You know, the only reason I wanted to get married is because of my faith. But at the same time, there's legit no benefit at all to a man getting married anymore. It used to be. But now the only person that can possibly get anything out of it is the woman. Not to say that the woman always does. You know, there's a lot of piece of shit men out there. But it's only possible for a woman to benefit from marriage. A man can't get anything good out of a fucking marriage. It's all downside. Not guaranteed to be downside, but that's the only possibility. There's never going to be anything good from it. It's not like it was back in the day where, like, you get married, that means you got a chick home, packing your lunch, making your dinner, you know, taking care of your kids, keeping the fucking house clean, keeping a fucking mouth shut when it's time to keep a mouth shut. All of that shit is worth busting your ass, working your fingers to the bone to support somebody. But when you out there fighting the world and then you got to come home and fight your wife, nah, no, thank you. Yes, Mr. B. Bob, I'm on my way to work. What's with that hole up every day Sunday? You know it's true though. See, here's the thing that people don't understand, right? What's up, brother? Let me see. I think I still got one. Oh, oh yeah, yeah. Let me get that. Let me get that. Let me get that. I don't got that. So hold on. I'm gonna break something down in a second, people. Let me just make my payment. Let me just make my payment. Forgot how to use the computer. Oh, you can't scan it? You ready? No, didn't forget my wallet this time, B-Boy. Yeah. Oh, yeah. No, credit. You know, I don't like to type my PIN number in on camera. Can I get it back? We respect my every customer, man. Huh? We respect my every customer. I appreciate that, man. Shit, I paid you charged three for the price. No, one for the price of three. So you might as well get it. All right, peoples. So now, um, shit, what was I gonna say? What was I gonna say? I had something really important to say too. Oh yeah. So here's what a lot of people, I would say a lot of women don't understand. Men understand this. Women, not all, but for the most part, obviously we're talking about for the most part, they get old or they grow old, they never grow up. So women remain kids for their entire life, for the most part. The ones that don't, they understand because they see it too. So it's like they want everything. It's like, remember when you were a kid and you saw that your mom had $100 and you're like, oh, you're rich. Can you buy me this? Can you buy me that? And you didn't realize like that $100 ain't shit compared to bills and all of that or whatever the case. So, you know, that's how women are. So they want everything. They're raised not how to treat a man, but what to expect from a man. And men are raised not what to expect from a woman, but how to treat a woman. You know, and there's a real crazy disconnect. So, and the problem with that is twofold. First of all, women are more interested in people than things. Men are more interested in things than people. Pause. So it's like that's why you got so many men that are engineers and so many women that are nurses. Men are cool just being all by themselves and just having their things. Women are not. So it's like in that respect, the women need us, we don't need them. In the other respect is that the older a woman gets, unfortunately, I didn't make the rules, it is what it is. men value fertility and submission. The older a woman gets, the less dateable she is. She has a couple of kids. They say dating a single mom. No offense to any single mom. I'm just calling the statistics out. Say dating a single mom is like um playing another man's saved game. You know, I've done it before, but why? There's so many women out there that don't have fucking kids. So it's like, why would I even put myself in that position? I've done it, but I don't understand why. Then the other thing is, women tend to want more and more as they get older. So it's like, even though the high value men are out there looking for the women that are in their 20s, the women in their 40s want a better man than they had when they were in their 20s. But that don't make any sense. It's like pretty much the opposite of men. It's like, see, women understand as they get older what men went through when we were younger. When a man is 18, 20, doesn't have a career, doesn't have any kind of ambition or focus or goals, and he's just skating through life, he's invisible to women. It's not until the man gets a little bit older and more mature and grounds himself that he starts, becoming desired. So it's like the women that brush us off. Well, I mean, not to brag, but even when I was young, I never had a problem. But a lot of people do. So it's like the women that brush us off when we're young, they get old and they're like, shit. Now I know what it feels like. So with all that being said, you can hit the jackpot, you know what I mean? Almost forgot where all this went. So I filed for the divorce, and that's gonna be a headache because now that's something I gotta deal with that I wasn't ready necessarily to deal with. I gotta get a lawyer involved just to make sure she doesn't rob me. All right. Fix the connection issues, peoples. Apparently, I didn't have much of a connection. I don't need a trim. See, I did I did that yesterday, but this is looking wild right now. Sheesh. I think I'm gonna go for one of these things. Brother Yeet. Okay, still here. Good morning. What I missed? I don't know, Yeet. I don't know how long you've been gone. Like I tell you all the time, how about you just don't miss nothing next time instead of asking us? Hmm. I should hold it like this. Pause. I don't think I'm allowed to show the name. Yeah, stream was lagging. My connection was no good. Remember, I got two SIM cards, and one of them had better signal than the other, so I just swapped them. We're good now. Probably missed a whole bunch of bebop cursing me out again. I don't mind that. I don't mind with missing somebody telling me all types of horrible ish about myself. Were you there when Bebop and Regal were cursing me out? When Bebop was telling me I was so worthless and Regal was telling me I'm a fat fuck? That shit was crazy, bro. See, Bebop, he was there. He heard it. That shit was crazy. Bebop told me to take a long walk off a short pier, and Regal told me just take a long walk. I couldn't believe that shit. That was just unruly. I'm like, is that what these people come to my stream for? To make fun of me? Oh man, unbelievable, peoples. Unbelievable. Take a look. Bebop, you know it's true, bro. You would laugh your ass off when she said it. All right, peoples. I gotta run. Read my last comment, dude. All right, dude. Stop it, dude. All right, peoples. I gotta kick some rocks. Get ready to start the day. I will be back in the afternoon, peoples. Don't forget to check out this Sunday's episode of the Unk Podcast. Yeah, they keep getting better and better, everyone. They're starting to get to what my vision was. You have a good day too, B Bob. Love all you guys, man. Until next time, peoples, this has been another transmission of the Unk Podcast.